What is an easement and how can they be challenged or enforced? Hello, I'm Dominic Walker. Welcome to JMW's Inside Man YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, keep the conversation going in the comments section as well. My guest is Richard Glover. Richard is a partner within JMW's property litigation team. So Richard, what is an easement?
So an easement is the right to use land in a particular way. So you might have a property which benefits from an easement over some neighbouring land, or your property might be subject to an easement for the benefit of some neighbouring land. So in the context of development, so residential development, an easement might stop you from developing your property in a particular way, or you might be able to use the benefit of an easement for things like access to your new property. There are various types of easement which affect property and in particular residential development. Most common is rights of way. So if you need access to land, or if somebody else wants access to their land over your land. There is a right to light. So if you are developing property which might block the light from your neighbour, that is also an easement. There is a right of support. So if you your property adjoins another property, there is an easement there that each property supports each other. And then there are easements for things like drainage, cesspits, and also easements to contribute to the maintenance of common parts such as roadways, things like that.
And do you have any particular examples of people that you've helped?
Yeah, we deal with lots of easements. So we are currently acting for a developer that has the benefit of a right of way over neighbouring land. Unfortunately, the developer who's developing that neighbouring land has built some property on that land, preventing our client from actually using that land. So in this case, we're either looking for the offending building to be removed or for some compensation for the interference with our right. One of the more left field ones that we've dealt with recently is whereby a property had the benefit of an easement to draw water from a river. This was a very old easement, and it was the water was for the benefit of a water mill. However, our client now wanted to put hydroelectric generator on his land, and wanted to make use of the easement to draw water from the river to power this hydroelectric generator. So we were successful in arguing that the original easement for the benefit of a water mill could actually extend to the hydroelectric generator.
And how can you help anybody who's got any queries with regards to easements, Richard?
So we can advise on the existence of an easement or the extent of an easement, because you may well be permitted to do something even though an easement exists. We can advise if there has been an interference with an easement, or what would amount to an interference. So you can then look at what your development plans and decide if they fit in with the scope of the easement. And then we can also advise on what remedies you may be able to take if there's been an interference with an easement that you have the benefit of, or if you're looking to prevent the use of an easement, we can look at how you can enforce that. And finally, we can look at how easements can be challenged. So if an easement is no longer of any use, you can have that extinguished.
Thank you for your insight, Richard. And if you'd like to contact Richard and the property litigation team here at JMW Solicitors, you can email insideman@jmw.co.uk or call 0161 82 81 999. Please also subscribe to the JMW Inside Man YouTube channel for the latest legal news, tips and information. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.